All right, my question is, right, do you feel like you need lust to love?
No, but in that show, it kind of shows you that.
So you feel like,
and that's what I'm just going off based off what I've been seeing all over.
okay, so you feel like
That's what I'm going
You
off.
feel like you don't need lust to love.
You don't need lust to love.
When you first saw your wife, Jugs, answer this truthfully. And if you lie to me, I know you're capping right now for the fans. When you first,
I thought she looked good. What?
No. But when you first saw your wife, was your first intentions love before lust?
Love before lust? Yes, actually. It was love before lust.
I'm not gonna lie.
Are you talking about like were my intentions? Oh, I just want to smash.
No.
So what are you saying though? Like, did she look good?
No. When you first saw your wife, you're trying to tell me you thought love before lust.
But like, what do you mean by lust? Like looking at her in a lustful way?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I never said I didn't. But I didn't look at her like, oh, my intentions are only to smash and dip. My intentions were, okay, I'm gonna lay my life down with this woman and marry her one day. Those were my intentions.
Those weren't your intentions in the first place, Jugs. I'm not gonna lie. Like we're your homies. Now you really did like her. I'm not gonna try to make it seem like you didn't like her.
So tell me what my intentions were, since you live in my mind. Tell me what my intentions were, because I don't.
Do you want to go first? Or like, nah, I'm gonna let you. You haven't been talking this whole.
Why? Have I ever like said to y'all like, oh, I just want to smash?
No, here's the thing though. Just
Never.
because you're not saying you just don't like, I just want to smash, and then that doesn't mean that's pure whatchamacallit. But for example, when you see a girl that you find attractive and you want it, like, you have to find someone physically attractive. That's a form of way, a lustful, like.
Yeah, so I think the better question would be, is there a spectrum of lust? Like, is there a is there only one? Because I think a lot of people see lust as an extremist thing. Is that how you define lust, or is there a spectrum of lust?
Yeah, what do you define a lust? Because
We're saying lust is not an extreme thing though. You could literally, oh my gosh, like she looked good, right? That's a form of lust. Now another form of lust, yes, that is.
It's not a form of lust if I'm looking at an attractive woman and I'm like, okay, she's attractive.
What would you define that as? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What would you define as look like? What would you define lust? Is my question, because you're saying that, oh my gosh, that girl is beautiful. I'm looking at like that's lust. That's not a form of lust. What I keep trying to tell you is lust is from the heart. Mm-hmm. I can look at a girl and be like, okay, she's an attractive woman. Mm-hmm. Or I can look at a girl and look at her butt.
Jugs,
look at her boobs.
Jugs, keep it a book with me. Please don't lie in front of the camera right now, because I feel like you're capping for the camera, and
how am I?
You all right? You trying? All right,
from the camera. I'm telling all the truth.
You trying to tell me you didn't think about smashing before you thought about marriage? Now you probably thought about smashing after marriage. Like, okay, now I'm gonna smash after marriage, not since you guys are married. But you're trying to really sit here and tell me that there wasn't times you wanted to smash, but you didn't do it? That's lustful behavior.
Of course.
That's lustful behavior.
But everybody goes through that.
That's why I said.
That's what you're trying to say. That was the whole question. Can you have love without lust and lust without love? Is what you're saying.
Yeah, but okay. So this is the thing, right? I can think about lying and not actually act on it. I'm thinking about lying, like, oh, I want to lie to this person, but I'm not lying.
The only reason
I'm not. So hold on. Just let me explain.
Let me let you finish.
So I could be like, okay, I do want to smash. Of course, it's just my flesh. It's just my nature. It's how I was born. That's how I'm programmed.
All right. So,
but I can also be like, okay, I'm not doing it because of a higher authority, because of things that, you know what I mean?
You're saying yes without trying to feel bad, but I understand what you're saying, though.
Yeah, bro.
Like, you're saying yes, like that's what you're doing.
No, that's what I made clear.
Yeah, you're saying yes,
but my intentions weren't only like, okay, I want to smash her. My intentions were, I want to be in a relationship. So I can love Gabby can be, my wife can be infertile. We could never smash again. She could never do anything with me again, and I would still love her.
Why are you making that face for?
And I would still love her.
Here's the thing, yeah. But I'm saying lust came first.
That's all he's trying to say.
Lust
I don't
came
disagree. I
first.
think it always comes first.
Okay.
Lust comes first in everything. Before you meet someone, if you really want to be with someone, you lust over them before you love them.
You have to.
But that's not the question though.
No,
That was the question.
You said, do you need love? Do you need love? Does lust need to be in for love? And I said no, because I could also love my wife without it being lustful.
No.
I can love my wife without just looking at her. I can love her for who she is.
I mean, that's
All right, do you think love is transactional?
What do you mean by transact? Like I need to gain something from it?
Yeah.
Do I need to gain something from
Not
my
that you
wife?
need to, but that's how it works. Do you think that's how it works? That there's a transaction?
Like, give me an example.
You provide for your family and they take care of your children. Or they're talking about women in this example. That's transactional.
Yeah.
You love your mom, she takes care of you. I think the only time it's not transactional is when you're a parent or a grandparent.
Why is it?
Because your kids don't give you anything.
Yeah, like
you're literally just giving the transaction.
getting
For
nothing
example,
in return.
our friendship 1, 2, 3 is transactional. Subconsciously, your relationship with my dog is transactional.
Yeah.
I take care of him, he gives me affection. It's a transaction.
Yeah,
so you think
well-
everything's transactional?
And like a wife and husband type of thing, there is a transaction.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying with
but
everything.
like exactly. But it's just
I
different
even see it
roles.
with God. I think God,
Yeah.
the love with God is transactional too.
Yeah.
Okay, we can agree to that. Okay,
Okay.
I thought we were gonna have a longer talk about.
Wait, so no. All right, so if you think the love of God is transactional, do you feel like God truly loves you?
Yes.
Unconditionally.
Yes, he loves everybody. Yes.
Unconditionally.
Unconditionally. Loves
Okay,
me.
my thing is, do you feel like you can love unconditionally?
I don't think we can.
Can I love unconditionally?
Yeah.
I'm a human being. I don't think I can give you a truthful answer to that.
You can't. I don't think any of us can because we're human beings. I think that's what differs us from God.
Exactly.
Like,
I guess because you like to have that argument too. I guess that's what differs you from God. Then
like
that's how we can't be specimens. of
Birds
God.
God loves me unconditionally. That he took every single one of my sins and didn't commit none of them and got hung on the cross and beaten and like his lung was out. Like that's unconditional love. That's like what is like I could say like what is the greatest form of love
Sacrifice.
is what he did on the cross.
okay. Now, dang, high key. No, I'm gonna save that for another episode.
No, I think he got you there. I want to.
No. I'm gonna save that for another.
I want to know.
I'm gonna say no because I was gonna go into like murder and stuff like that. That has nothing to do with this episode.
It has nothing to do with this conversation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with, like, you feel me? I was gonna transition into that. That's why I said like I'll just save that for another episode.
Okay.
Say what you just said again for me to like.
What part?
What like yeah? What part?
You said that.
Sacrifice is ultimate form of love.
Yeah.
Is like if I'm like okay, what is like the greatest form of love? Mm-hmm. Somebody putting their life on the line for me.
Okay. Now, do you feel like there's someone that truly loves you unconditionally?
Is there somebody that truly loves me unconditionally? No.
Yeah.
Other than my parents, no.
Not even my parents. Because
Okay, I think that's false.
because if I murdered, I don't think my mom could love me.
False.
Nah, that's a false thing.
Yeah, that's false. Our parents and grandparents are the only people who love us unconditionally. We give them nothing in return. But well, maybe
Even then,
it all depends on the intention of why your parents had you in the first place. For example, there's people who want to have kids to pass down their legacy. That's transactional. I take care of you.
But here's the thing,
you pass on my legacy.
But here's the thing, though, right? But some kids don't even end up doing that, though. Right? Like some.
Well, that's why I said it's about the intention, not
Yeah.
about the result.
Yeah.
So the intention is I love you because you're supposed to pass down my legacy.
Right.
If you mess that up, that's on you.
Right.
But that's what I mean by that. So
But you can still, you can still love that person.
exactly.
But like my thing is though, right? Because we're still on the topic of relationship. Do you believe that lust is more important than love in a relationship, or love is more important than lust?
love.
I think it's a 50-50 tie.
Bro.
No.
Again, it just depends how if you define lust.
I think lust is more important than love.
I think, and this is how I kind of determine lust. I think lust is considered, or just another, damn, we're all messing up words today. Synonym. There we go. It's a synonym for desire.
Right.
So I don't see it as a like on the extremist level where it's like that's how I'm seeing it, where it's like, oh, I only want you for sex type thing. Like I think that's kind of extremist. But like a desire, I think it's important to have a desire, but also have that love for love. Right. But why would you say lust is more important than love?
And I'm gonna tell you why I say lust is more important. A lot of times when you hear people that are in relationships for a long time, right? Or you know what I'm trying to say? What usually happens? And when they break up, it got boring. I didn't feel the same. Or it even causes guys to cheat, right? Damn, bro, it's just not the same as what it was when you first was. You feel me? Because what's always the best time in the relationship? The beginning part of the relationship. Why? Because it's the most desirable part of the relationship, right? As soon as that desire, as soon as that lust goes away, right? You can still love that person. Because I'm like, for example, there's still a lot of people that cheat on their partners that love them to death. That would do a lot of things for their partner because they still really do love them, but they don't desire them as much. They'll desire another person. You feel me? Because mind you, I don't think you can really love somebody without desiring somebody, but I think you can desire somebody without really loving them.
That's a fair point.
You see that?
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like because of that statement right then and there, a couple will be together 15 plus years, 20 plus years. They're miserable, but because they don't really desire each other no more, but they love each other. They don't really leave. But now that's a bad relationship. So they end up probably divorcing and stuff like that. Yeah. I've known people, like for example, you can't I always go back to this. You can't tell me a person that was together, a couple that was together for 15, 10 plus, even 5 plus years. You can't say they didn't love each other. Why did they break up? That desire, that spark wasn't there no more. So I feel like in order to keep the relationship alive, you need that lust, desire for it to always work out.
No, I don't think that's true. To be honest with you. Because you could say a spark or that or whatever. Whoever set this up was terrible. But
nigga, look how you're sitting, bro.
How am I'm sitting calm, cool, collected.
No, Jigs, but like you're slouched right now.
It's the same thing. Whether I'm up or down. But like I said, like if you're following a biblical marriage, you know that losing that spark, you're gonna lose a spark. You're gonna lose a spark in your relationship. I believe
at times.
Yeah,
at times is what I'm saying. Yeah, at times. I believe that, you know, love is more important than lust in a relationship.
Explain how though.
Because you have to just show up for that person. Because if it's only just lust, then it's like, what is your intention behind that relationship?
I'm not saying it's like, for example, there's times love kicks in more than lust. But
that's why I think it's 50-50, but continue.
Right? But in order for a relationship to truly work, it's like for a long-term relationship, the couples that they still desire each other, they still want to be with that person. Wanting to be with someone is not love. Lust, like that's a desire. I want to constantly be with you because that's a feeling. Loving, like that's another thing that like people tend to do forget, right? Love is not a real feeling. Love is a choice. It's a choice. It's an action. Mm-hmm. This lust is the feeling. I didn't feel it no more. That's lust. Now I didn't make the choice not to love them. A lot of people will even say, "Yeah, I still love them, but we just weren't good together." Because the way I felt when I was around them at times, but I still do love them. That all that comes down to emotion and feeling, and lust has that feeling. Love doesn't give you that feeling. Love is that choice that, damn, I love this person. I'm gonna do this for this person because why I love this is the person I chose to be with romantically. I chose to make sacrifices. Love is sacrificial.
And that's what a biblical marriage is. I wake up every day choosing that person. Mm-hmm. And that's why I feel like love is more important than lust. Lust is obviously an important thing in a marriage. I'm not saying that. So like,
what's the percentage? Give me the percentage.
I was gonna ask you the same question. What's your percentage?
It has to be like, well, I have to say it's 100% like love, or like 99% love, 1% lust.
Nah, crazy.
Because I can wake up and choose to love somebody every single day because other things besides lust gives me that. Like she gives me that. Like she wakes up and she does that for me. She helps me out. You know, she does. There's characteristics that I love about her because I'm choosing to love her. Feelings change. My choice doesn't. If I choose to wake up every day and love that person, I choosing every day to wake up and love that person without a feeling.
Here's the thing though. So if you choose to wake up and love that person, but you feel nothing towards them, that you won't even start loving that. You will probably start even losing love for someone. You have to feel a desire, want for someone in order to really love them.
And that's what I'm saying, is that those desires that of her characteristics of the things the things that come with her, because you can also lose a spark and it not be sexually.
Very thing, lust is not even all about sexual. For example, dates is a form of lust. That's a form of thoughtfulness. I care, but for that, the spark, dang, we don't do this no more. We don't go out no more. It's the feeling. Dang, you don't take me out. You don't try to show me. You don't hold my hand. It's the feeling. It's the feeling of desire is what I'm trying to specify. You can make the choice to, no, I'm not holding your hand because I don't feel that, but I still love you.
Is feelings only lust?
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing, feelings not only lust, but like you asked me, I think love in a relationship realistically is like 7th most important thing in a relationship to really work.
7th?
No, I disagree.
Yeah.
No, I disagree.
Put like this.
Give me your list.
I'm
what
gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. For one, lust is not number one, but I already since we're already talking about it, I put lust before it. Respect. For example, I could love you but disrespect you. I could love you and still cheat on you. Would you stay with a person if they cheated on you? Why? Because they disrespected you. Trust.
Because it says in the Bible.
Right? Your thing. That's disrespecting, right? Mm-hmm. Trust. If I can't trust you, can I really be with you? I can still love you, not trust you. Perfect. You could use the perfect example of even parents. How many times have your parents let you down, but you still love them? Right? But now let's go romantically. If you break my trust, and I'm always that subconscious, that's always in the back of my mind, damn, I can't trust this person. That's going to create an unhealthy relationship. You might even still love that person. But if you can't trust that person, you can't be with that person. Well, communication I put before love. The reason why I say that is because you can love someone, but if you guys can't communicate well, hint, hint, Love Island, I guess. I'm not going to use Huda and Chris, but Ace and Shelly. They were having a real miscommunication at a point in time during their relationship. Right? During the series of the show. After without that communication, Shelly even says bro, she doesn't know, she doesn't feel the same way that she did throughout this whole miscommunication standpoint. So we got communication, we got respect, we got trust, we got lust. And then another thing, what's the other thing that I have before it? Honesty goes with respect, so I really can't say that, and that's trustworthy. So love is number 5 for me.
I feel like love is a.
So the thing is, and it's another reason why I also say this: you can love somebody still without being with them. Because if you have rules and standards for yourself, if you have respect for yourself, you're not gonna tolerate certain things, but you can still love that person.
I feel like love is I'm trying to find a good word. I feel like it's the sum of all those things. I don't feel like those things are first. I feel like to do those things, you truly have to love someone. For example, take away a partner, right? Do you love yourself?
Yeah.
But you respect yourself too, right?
Yes.
So what comes first? Do you love yourself first, or you respect yourself first?
I feel like in that aspect you have to respect yourself. Because I'm gonna tell you why. You can't love yourself if you don't respect yourself. So I feel like those things come.
You can't respect yourself if you don't love yourself.
Yeah. Like for example, there's a lot of people that
if you don't love yourself, why do anything then?
Here's the thing, there's a lot of people that don't tolerate disrespect, that won't allow you to disrespect them, but they'll still kill themselves because they didn't really love themselves. That's a good example of that. There's people that put the food on their table, for example, during the Great Depression, or 1950s, right? Dudes used to kill themselves all the time for the look, right? And people they had the respect for their families because the market was so bad, they killed themselves so their family could have their life insurance and stuff like that. So their family was able to survive. Like that's a real thing. But that comes from respect. As a respect, as like my respect.
But I feel like that's like
that's not self love for him. That's self love for his family.
Well, that's love though.
that's a form of love. It's sacrifice.
Yeah, that's love. All right, that's sacrifice. But even still, though, right?
I also don't believe the guy in your analogy. That's the word I've been looking for all day. But the guy in your analogy, I don't think that he didn't love himself. The guy who killed himself.
What do you mean?
I think
I'm saying no. That's a general standpoint.
I know. But I'm saying in that analogy, right? I think the guy in that analogy was not real. But I think that he generally loved himself. That's why he had respect to stick up for himself. He might not love his situation or scenario he's in. It might be too tough, but that doesn't. I don't think that disregards if you love yourself or not.
I mean, kind of. Because for example, there's some people.
You don't respect yourself if you killed yourself. It's contradicting.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Here's the thing, they go hand in hand, right? But you say which one really comes first?
Love, because I think all those things are a sum of love. Mm-hmm. I think, for example, if those things that you name before love, if you have a willingness to go against any of those things, the trust, the everything, the loyalty, you said all that, I do believe there is a lack of love there. I do think that is what that is, in my opinion. So if you can not do those things, then you don't fully love that person. So if someone can, well, I'm not gonna say cheating because that could go down a whole rabbit hole. But let's say someone, for example, I backdoor one of you guys. Did I really love you guys? I don't think so, because I wouldn't do that to someone I love. That's what I'm trying. I think all those are a sum of love. So I think love comes first, and I feel like because we're young, we don't really have that perspective. But like, think about people who have to like suffer for their family, bro. Like guys who have to go out every day, grind 12-hour shifts outside just to have their people come home and have tacos on the table, bro, or just rice and beans or anything on the table to eat. I feel like that comes before anything else that we talked about, even less. And I think they're a close tie in the relationship standard,
because you go through all those hard things for love.
Right.
Like I can love somebody and choose to work through those flaws. Don't
get me wrong. I feel like love is the strongest energy. Like I feel like love energy is stronger than the energy of respect, stronger than the energy of feeling, stronger than the energy of like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like it's stronger than those, but I don't feel like in a relationship standpoint, it's the most important. Because the thing it's like a stairway, like stepping stones, right? Building blocks, right? All those things have to come into effect in order for love to come into effect.
No, I still think love's first. I don't think.
I feel like love makes you stay.
Here's the thing, love makes
because I can look at I could look at my wife and be like, she's very attractive. I love her body, but I have to choose to love her, and I choose to love her to work through all those things. That's why I say love comes first.
Mind you, I still think love is transactional. I don't think you choose to love someone. Yeah. Then they show you why you should. But no, you do choose. But I mean, like,
well, you wake up every day.
Yeah.
So why do you love that person?
Because they're giving you something. I will continue to preface that. I do think that is still.
Actually, I'm glad you said that. Right. For example, love is the last, like, all those other things is like the cash, like the money that, like, the respect is the money, like, okay, that I'm paying for the love.
Well, they do that because they love me.
Right. But for example, no, because that's like the last. No. That's like the lasting transition of love. I feel like
okay, so since it's transactional, which I don't disagree. That's not my disagreement. So I'm gonna give you an example. I choose and wake up every day because my wife, when I go and sweat and work my butt off for 13 hours, I come home and I have hot food on the plate. What did she do that? She did it out of love. Because I was out there working all day. Mm-hmm. Why did I go outside and work all day, a job that I don't want to? Because I love my wife. I want to provide for my wife. I want to provide for my family. It's a form of love.
She did it out of love, but like it's because she also, for one, transaction, and she respected the fact that knowing that you didn't want to go to work, you still went to work to go make money.
True, but then why did she do that for every hard worker then?
Mm-hmm. Well, because she's with him.
Because
she loves me.
Right. But like, for example, I'm saying the building blocks. Like for love does, and this is why I also say this: love doesn't come first in a relationship. And because love,
not in the beginning, no.
Right. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. If I go and you go and work for 12 hours, and you come home and I don't like. I'm not gonna make you like. I'm not gonna respect you and make you a dinner. Like I'm not gonna do that like with respect. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, he worked hard all day, so I'm gonna respectfully make him dinner or make him a hot plate. It's not what it is.
Nah.
Oh, that's just masculinity versus femininity. Yeah. But like, I see what you're saying though. I do see it. What were you gonna say? Continue.
Like you're talking about from a friendship standpoint.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a little different.
Like romantically.
Yeah, from a friendship standpoint.
But like this is not from a friend. Like this is from a romantic, like real side of things.
Yeah, but she does that. Like my wife, she does that out of love.
Like
She's not gonna like. This is what I meant is that like she's not gonna like. Oh, I'm gonna do it because I respect him. She's gonna do it because I love him. He just got home from work. He's probably hungry. I love him. You know, I'm gonna make him something. I'm gonna make him his favorite meal.
But like for example, like, and this is what I keep trying to specify. Yes, you're right, but that comes from a form of love. I mean,
yes, thank you.
It does.
you got it.
I don't disagree.
You got it.
Yeah, no, that could definitely be a perspective thing. Like I said, it's a sum, so I'm definitely saying it is a building block of those things, right? But I do think that comes from a point of love, for sure. To love something, you got to respect it. To respect something, you got to love it. To respect something, you got to trust. I mean, to love something, you got to trust it. To trust something, you got to love it. So,
I will say you don't have to trust. You don't. And you don't have to love to trust something. You don't have to love somebody to trust them. I would say that's probably like.
Well, I thought we were talking about romantical.
Yeah, but like
as a friendship, I see what you're saying, but like I thought we were talking about like romance here.
Even romance though.
I wouldn't. I don't think I fully trust someone until I like fully love them. Like for sure. Like I'm confident.
I mean,
too many bad experiences, bro.
Yeah, but like before those bad experiences, right? Like, cause like for example, you feel like once someone breaks your trust, you stop loving them. That's so like and like
no,
right?
No. Not you talking about in a romantic standpoint?
Yeah.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, I think I don't lose lust for them, but I might lose love for them because love's a choice. Mm-hmm. I don't lose a desire for them though.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's where I say I differ.
So you stay?
No. Real thing, I could love someone. And this is what I was trying to say. You can still love someone and not be with them no more.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm trying to say? Because like, mind you, it's a choice. I could still choose to love you, but still and choose not to be with you. Because at the end of the day, I love myself more than I love you. That I understand my love, the love for myself is prioritized.
So you leaving is a source of respect, right? That's like a example of respect, but you did it because you love yourself, right?
Hand in hand.
Dude, I'm prying you, bro.
Hand in hand. No. But that's what I'm saying, though.
Is that all we got?
I mean, that's up to y'all, man. Any questions?
Nah, bro. That was everything I had, bro.
That was everything I had.
Cameraman, you got any questions? Which one do you believe is more important, lust or love, like in a relationship?
Oh, we never went over that. What are the percentages? You said 99-1. My bad. Yeah, lust or love. What's more important? Okay, what's your percentage for that?
You said 50-50?
I think it's like 50-50.
I'm leaning like 40-60.
I knew you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say
like
40,
more like 45,
60,
55 though. Like don't get me wrong, I don't think it's like crazy, but I do feel like in order for a relationship to last long, and it be a good relationship that's not toxic.
I agree. I think you have to
disagree.
desire the person. Yeah. I don't know where you can disagree with that.
It's because, so I'm gonna give you an example. You're with Nicole for 20 years.
Yeah.
And y'all are not 20 years, but let's say 15 years.
Right.
Y'all are both 35 or whatever, 34. Oh, I have cancer. I'm infertile. I can't give you a baby.
That's where that 50-50 comes in.
But what I'm saying is like, so for example, like I can't give you nothing. Like I can't give you none of the lustful things that you desire. Do you
let him.
Yeah.
Do you lose that love though? Is what I'm saying.
No. I might lose my desire. Of course. I think I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and be like, oh yeah, if she told me like what you said, she has cancer and she's infertile.
Like if she's like all the above, like she just can't. She's just a body.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, like I have full desire. I would promise you, long term, I would thinking like, all right, I need a new option. Like I need a next option. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm gonna stay with her until I'm not gonna have another kid again. I would be lying to you. So I obviously I would still continue to love her. Like you said, I probably wouldn't like be with her. Like you said, I could still love her and not be with her. That's what you said. And then I could do what I gotta do somewhere else. That's complete honesty. I'm not gonna sit here
and that's not wrong.
I'm not gonna sit here and not have kids because my girl, because God wanted her to come home early. I can't. It's not my fault.
No, yeah.
I didn't choose that route for her. I'm not gonna. This isn't fantasy land, bro. It's not. I hate when people want that. It's not. I wouldn't. If I died tomorrow, I wouldn't want my girl to like be single for the rest of her life.
Well, that's obvious.
No,
that's the same.
As you, I live in fantasy land.
It's not fantasy land. I'm just.
I ain't gonna lie. Steve Irwin's wife ain't never looked at another man after that kid. My girl gotta be like her.
Yeah, but bro, they had kids already, bro. We're 19, 20, bro. If I die tomorrow, I want my girl to have another guy by next year.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if your girl is a body and she's just body, she's not dying. I'm not saying like she's dying.
Oh, she's not dying?
Yeah, I'm saying that she's a body, like she's still alive. I didn't say she was dead.
Oh, wait, so...
But she's on the verge of dying.
Yeah,
she
I
has cancer.
She's like bedridden, bro. You're like all the above. Like, what the hell? Like, she's bedridden?
Okay, what if she couldn't give you anything lustfully is
So she has no coochie, bro? Like,
she can't give you nothing lustfully.
How? Like what?
Yeah, like does God give her not? Did he not give her coochie?
Drugs, bro. Mike.
She has HIV.
She has HIV.
How does she?
I wouldn't be with her.
Like what are you talking about, bro?
But I'm just saying, what if she can't give you anything lustfully? That's what I'm saying. You're trying to give you an example,
bro. Then okay, so if I knew that, right? And when did did I meet her and she had HIV? Did I meet her?
No. So, I get HIV because y'all are telling me to give you a reason. I'm saying, what if you're deep?
Well, it has to be logical. She can't just one day have
Okay. Just listen to me. Forget everything else. You're in a deep relationship.
Okay.
Your wife can't give you anything lustfully.
Okay. Why?
There's no reason why.
There has to be a reason.
Why does there have to be?
Then
how is it a stupid analogy?
Because look, you're supposed to be intimate with your partner,
right? So I just for some reason that I would never been with her. I don't.
Okay, you're in a relationship with your partner, right?
Okay.
For a minute now.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Okay.
I don't know what medical thing it is where you can't give anything lustfully, but let's say
I don't know either. You making up some crazy analogy.
But I'm saying like
it's impossible because we were literally designed for it. We're designed for sex, bro. We have to reproduce. So
but I'm saying, what if she couldn't give you anything lustfully? Like she has no cooch, she has no boobs, she has no mouth, she has no ears.
I'm getting a Roblox character, bro. Like, what the hell? Like,
That's not a human.
But like, what if she could still do everything for you that you love, though? That she could still do the.
So she's my mother. So she's my mother.
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
no, what I'm saying is
I wouldn't even marry a woman if she couldn't have kids. I'm being completely honest.
But what I'm saying is like you could she can cook for you. She can still do all these things for you.
That's what a maid is for.
Yeah, a maid, my mother, anybody else who's a woman on this planet. That was such a bad analogy. That made no sense, bro. What? That was so bad. That was, bro. He was trying to set us up.
I'm so confused. I was like, bro.
He was trying to clip us, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's the third opinion, man.
It's horrible.
That was. But yeah, man, that was the third opinion. That's the wrap for this episode, man.
I feel like that conversation go a little bit longer, bro. I want to know why you think lust has no role. I feel like
I didn't say it doesn't have no role.
No, I said 1% is no role.
1% is no role, though.
What are you talking about? 1% is still 1%.
Come on, bro.
I can have a 1% chance of dying and still die. There's still. I didn't say lust is out of the.
Okay, so why is it 1%? Why is it?
Because I just feel like love is so important. I feel like
I don't disagree. I think that's why I'm 50-50.
But I feel like lust is a feeling because you said it's a desire.
No, it is a feeling.
That's what I'm saying. Is that feelings change?
For example, you want
why I say love is because.
Well, that's his point. Feelings change, so people break up because they lose that desire. So it's important. It has to be. That's why people are leaving each other.
If I make that choice, I want to make that choice for you.
Quick question: your wife got 300 pounds, super lazy, couldn't move. You would still love her? Like, no, I guess you can, but you would still stay with her?
No,
because you lost the desire for her, right?
No, it's because she doesn't respect herself. That's why.
So that made you lose desire for her, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the third opinion. It was a,
Like, bro, like.
it was a good episode.